the same time, Herbig comes with the questions of how much are you going to pay him? How much are you willing to pay your outside linebacker duo as a whole? Because you're going to invest $20+ million into Nick Herbig. I don't think that he takes a contract less than Odafe, which is $25 million, which means that you just added $25 million on top of Alex Highsmith's $23 million contract, on top of TJ Watt's $42 million contract. I mean, that's $85 million plus in contracts for just your outside linebackers in 2026. Is that something the Steelers are willing to do? They could afford it with the cap situation next year. It's not going to hurt them too much, but at the same time, they have to make massive decisions about how much they're really willing to invest into this group and to what's happening. Because if they're willing to invest that much money, you need the return. And if you're not, where do you go? And how do you change it? And hopefully Jack is back to answer those questions and to see if he could. Jack, what's up, my friend? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Barely, but we're here. Do you think we'll give it one last go around here? Go ahead. He's out. All right, Jack, we appreciate you. We'll talk to you tomorrow. My guy, look at dude. The Jersey Wi-Fi, internet, whatever, garbage. Either way. Am I surprised? Not even a little bit. When it comes to paying your outside linebackers, I think the biggest question, and I would love to have Jack here to answer this for me, but I'll answer it instead, is are you willing to trade anybody to make it happen? Are you willing to depart ways with another edge rusher, aka TJ Watt or Alex Highsmith, in order to keep Nick Herbig? This is their plan from my understanding, okay? And it's a little bit different. I don't think they have any plans of trading TJ Watt where we sit today. I don't think they're going to add those plans or come up with those plans in the near future. I just don't think it's going to happen. The Pittsburgh Steelers want to have the future ready for when TJ leaves, whether that's in 2 years or 3. And I know, I hear it. I don't agree with it. But that is the Steelers' plan, is to say, TJ's here for 3 more years, maybe 2 because he's got an out in 28 where it's $10 million of dead cap and you save about $36 million on your salary cap space heading into the 28 season. When it comes to Alex Highsmith, I would not be surprised at all if Alex Highsmith is signed to another contract and the Pittsburgh Steelers keep 3 edge rushers, sign Herbig now, sign Highsmith next year, and maintain that trio for another 2 years, which I understand Herbig won't be super pleased with that playing time, but I would imagine TJ takes less playing time in this process. And then they have the quote unquote future. From there, I think it's a matter of how long does TJ Watt last and how good does Jack Sawyer get? Because they don't view Jack Sawyer as a starter where we sit today, but they do view him as a piece for the future. They do view him as a guy that they want to be a rotational piece for a long time. And well, if that's the case, they got to clear room eventually. They can't keep him as linebacker for 2 contracts. That's not going to happen. My expectation, my guess on what happens here is the Steelers sign Nick Herbig this offseason, somewhere around $24-25 million. I think he gets the 25, which is crazy. Then on top of that, next year, they re-sign Alex Highsmith. You make decisions on TJ over the next year. If TJ has a resurgence this year, there's no conversation to be had. TJ Watt, Alex Highsmith, Nick Herbig are your outside linebackers. You keep the trio. You continue to move on as if that is your trio. TJ Watt has 7 sacks again in 2026, and Patrick Graham can't turn it around and we see what happens, different story, different situation. You move on from TJ, whether you trade him or you release him with some serious dead cap. So I don't think that would happen, but you find a partner somewhere for the other side of TJ Watt. And I would not be surprised if that's the case in 27. It won't be the case in 26. They will keep all three of these guys. They will let all three of them run. I know everybody kind of feels as if a move could happen. I don't think that's the case. I think the Pittsburgh Steelers are pretty comfortable where they are right now, and the team that they have, they don't have a boatload of cap space. And at the same time, why would you move on from three guys that are capable if you don't have to worry about the salary cap situations a year from now when things get serious with Nick Herbig's contract? Because you don't have to worry about a year from now. You could sit here today and feel pretty comfortable with where things are with Nick Herbig, TJ Watt, and Alex Highsmith. Joey Porter Jr., on the other hand, the easiest thing in the world. I mean, you sign him, you don't even think twice about it. You hope Jamel Dean can stay healthy and can be a solid cornerback too. You hope Dalen Everett evolves into that corner two over time, whether that's a year from now or 2 years from now. And then you figure out the slot down the road, but you don't really have to worry about that too much. Asante Samuel Jr., if he turns into a backup long-term, awesome, because he's 26 years old. You still have a ton of time with Asante. It just feels like it's the easiest move in the world for the Pittsburgh